All right, off we go. Starting this adventure. All right, first road crossing. This is Highway 101. That's where we came from. And that's where we're going. There's tape across the trail. I don't suppose it means anything. Nah. It didn't mean nothing. So, I think it was 3.5 miles to Highway 101. Now about another 3.5 miles. Whew, it's kind of slick. To Highway 306. And yeah, when I started this morning, at the very beginning there was a couple of hunters. There was one at the start of the trail and then one about 2 miles in. So I'm glad I was wearing the orange. But yeah, it's going good. Nice and cool this morning. The only thing that was a little discouraging is how damp it was. My feet got a little wet running on the trail. But all in all, it's going good. All right. Cached a little bit of my Gatorade right there. I am at Highway 101. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I got started kind of late. Basically an hour and a half later than I wanted to. Which is okay because it was kind of wet this morning. And I think I'll do alright. So I think it will definitely be dark when I finish, but I think it's going to be okay. So that's where the trail goes on towards Pine Cliff area. But I'm going to go down the road this way a little ways and then go into the woods to the left. A couple hundred feet into the woods is the equestrian trail. And I'm going to take that around all the way to the Pine Cliff area because it's a little faster, a little more clear, and it's a little faster going. I'm trying to make a little time up right now. So this will be the only time that I won't be going on the trail twice, like out and back. So this is like a loop. I'll make a big loop around and come back out right there and then cross the road and head back towards Oyster Point. Yeah, baby. Everything's going good. Here's a shot of what the equestrian trails look like. Definitely the clearest and most runnable trails. Even mountain bikeable. We have reached the sea. Whew. They don't look very far down, but it's about 30 feet. Pretty. About a half mile that way, and then onto the Neusiok. 10 miles in. Feeling good. Here's the start of the Neusiok where it turns off the beach. As you can see, a little tough getting up there, but you don't want to miss this. This is where it starts. Headed to Oyster Point, baby. This is the reason it's kind of slow going on this trail. And it's also the reason that you can't mountain bike on it. Somebody left with the fire going. Not 100% bright. And they wonder how forest fires get started. Well, 16 miles in. Oh, I just crossed over Highway 101. Headed towards 306. Highway 306. It's about 3.5 miles. We'll be at Highway 306. My legs are starting to feel it, which is not a good thing. But yeah, the last 5 miles of trail was just so rough. Could only walk or hike it. And somehow it put a hurting on my legs. But it's flat and smooth now. Hopefully I can run a bit. Onward. Oh, I collected my Gatorade that I cached earlier. Still there. So, Lindsay and the kids just met me at Highway 101, 18.7 miles in. Technically, it's probably about halfway. Maybe just a little shy of halfway. Anyway, they brought me some Pop-Tarts and some Gatorade, which is a big pick-me-up. So, 3 miles to the truck, 3.5 miles to my truck. We'll stop and get dry socks and whatnot, and regroup, and go the rest of the way. Onward! 22 miles in. Ouch! About fell. Truck is still here. So it says I went 22 miles, which is all the way to Pine Cliff and back, which is the full distance of the entire trail. And it looks like it's only 16 miles, 17 miles going back to Pine Cliff. Not feeling too good. Left hip pain, right knee pain, right lower back pain. But I'm gonna take some leave, drink a Coke, and we're gonna see how it goes. The running's not going so good, but maybe I can at least get it all hiked yet. Onward. Well, checking in. Slowest marathon ever. Right there you have it. Just can't really run these trails at all. Part of it's due to the fact that I've got some serious back and knee pain, but the real reason is you get little areas like this that's somewhat clear, but there's so many trees down, so many branches down, so many wet spots that just can't really run it. Trees hanging down. Anyhow, 4.5 miles to go, something like that, to the end. And it's starting to get dark. Not getting dark yet, but it's notably less light than there was an hour ago. So, I'm guessing the last 2 hours will be in the darkness. Fun. We will see how that goes. So, here we are, Oyster Point. Mile 0. How thrilling. Headed back. Due to me starting an hour and a half later than what I originally intended to, we are currently an hour and a half later arriving here. Which means it will be dark in an hour. So that's going to be fun. Onward. Well, it's 5:15 and got 7.5 miles to go. That's the last I'll see of the marsh. Gotta try to find my way through here. Well, that looks dark. I have to say though, it's beautiful out here this time of the evening. Quiet, peaceful. I like it. This is what it looks like to hike in the woods with a headlamp. Actually, I got a hand torch. Actually, it's not bad. And got a nice moon shining. Why did it look so big for a minute? I don't know, but it's quite nice out here. Just want to show you the conditions that we're dealing with. That's the reason why it's taken so long, because it's kind of overgrown, roots everywhere. So much of the trail is that way. You have coming to a section up ahead where it's got a bunch of trees down too, so. But we're almost there. I'd say another 1.5 miles. I'll be out of the woods and about 2 miles on a gravel road. And that'll be it. Onward. Onward. Well, actually, would you look at that? That is the end of the woods. So, I turn right and I go down this gravel road for about at least 2 miles, and I should be there. Hey baby, 40 miles, my truck is still here, and I'm glad to be done. The Neusiok Trail, forward and back, 2019 is a wrap. Just want to give a shout out to all my sponsors for making this all possible. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home now.